fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I'm glad you're here because it is time for Run the USA California Part 2. Yes, that's right. I had so many suggestions for the state of California that I had to split this into 2 different episodes. So if you are not familiar with the Run the USA series, first of all, if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the content that I have coming out all the time. The Run the USA series is where I take a look at the most suggested and recommended runs in every state as suggested by runners just like you. I go on to Facebook groups, forums, different chat groups, and I ask people for their opinions, and then I compile all that information and I am giving it to you so that you know what the locals are recommending. If you missed part 1, I'm going to have a link right up here and down in the description. We covered 5Ks, 10Ks, and half marathons. I'm also going to have a link down in the description to the entire playlist of all the states that we've covered so far. But for now, we're going to jump back into part 2 of California and take a look at full marathons, trail runs, and ultras. We're going to start in the marathon category by taking a look at the Napa Valley Marathon held in Napa in March. Get ready to run, sip, and savor. Established in 1979, the Napa Valley Marathon has always been dedicated to fostering and promoting quality road racing in an inspiring setting. The marathon has earned a reputation for outstanding runner support, attention to detail, and a beautiful point-to-point course. 2019 saw the addition of the half marathon to the catalog of events, making the race weekend experience available for more runners who want to enjoy the Napa Valley. The marathon is also a nonprofit, donating hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years back into the local community of the Napa Valley. Following the famed Silverado Trail from Calistoga to Napa, this point-to-point marathon passes through beautiful scenery, vineyards, and some of the most world-renowned wineries along the way. This is a Boston qualifier course with 12 aid stations. Half marathon and 5K distances are available. Runners will get a technical shirt and a medal. Up next, one of the most recommended races in all of California from what I got from different runners. It's the Big Sur Marathon held in Monterey in April. The Big Sur International Marathon is a point-to-point course run on scenic California Highway 1 from Big Sur to Carmel the last Sunday each April. Towering redwoods, crashing waves, coastal mountains, and verdant pastures are featured on this bucket list course. The centerpiece of the course is the iconic Bixby Bridge located at the halfway point of the race, where you'll enjoy the unique sight and sound of a tuxedo-wearing concert pianist playing a Yamaha baby grand piano. Registration for this race is determined by lottery, and the race has a strict 6-hour time limit. Or you could choose to run the 5K, 12K, 11-miler, 21-miler, or the marathon relay. Prepare for a course full of rolling hills, and you'll be rewarded with one of the highly popular medals. Next up, part of the Rock and Roll series that takes place across the nation, we're looking at the Rock and Roll San Diego, held in San Diego in October. Bringing fun to the run since 1998, Rock and Roll San Diego is a favorite among locals and tourists alike. Starting at Balboa Park and finishing in downtown San Diego, you'll explore up to 8 well-known neighborhoods and experience an insider tour that even the locals rave about. This ultimate foot tour highlights all the iconic communities, their personalities, and everything to love about America's finest city. The course and after party feature fun, festivities, and plenty of music. Choose the marathon, half marathon, 5K, or a combination of races to earn your remix medal. Next up is the Carlsbad Marathon held in San Diego in January. Carlsbad is a winter marathon and half marathon unlike any other. From ideal weather conditions to a spectacular coastal course, this award-winning event will wow you. The Out and Back Marathon course is gently rolling, with much of it along the beautiful Pacific Ocean. The 26 fully staffed course support stations, continuous entertainment, and unsurpassed volunteer support are just a few of the outstanding features. Each participant will receive a gender-specific long-sleeve technical fabric shirt, a virtual goodie bag, a spectacular finisher's medal, post-race Mylar blanket, refreshments including chocolate milk, and much more. And of course, I had plenty of recommendations for the Los Angeles Marathon held in LA in November. Los Angeles Marathon, presented by ASICS, begins at Dodger Stadium and finishes at Avenue of the Stars in Century City. Athletes enjoy world-class entertainment and celebrate one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world as the course winds through downtown LA, Little Tokyo, Hollywood, and more. All aid stations offer Cliff Energy Gels and Noon Lemon Hydration in addition to water, and there's plenty of medical staff all along the route. At the finish line, grab a Cliff Bar and celebrate with family and friends at the Finish Festival, featuring concerts and sponsor activities. Runners receive a medal, a finisher's shirt by ASICS, and entry and drink ticket for the Finishers Festival. Let's move on to some of the most highly recommended trail and ultra races. We'll start with the Brazen Racing Series, held in the greater San Francisco Bay Area throughout the year. This group offers trail runs of various distances at least twice a month. The Brazen Racing community is ready to accept anyone who's willing to set foot on the trails. Their mission is to introduce people of all ages to the joy of running outdoors. Their website says it best: discover the best Bay Area trails and race with us. We don't care if you're fast or slow, big or small, young or old. We aren't the beautiful people you might see in a shoe commercial on TV. We never will be. We're just everyday people who have discovered the happiness that running can bring. If you have the guts to get off the couch, get outside and run or walk at least 5K. We are ready for you. Our next race we'll be looking at is the SoCal Wine Country Women's Half Marathon and 5K, held in Temecula in May. The SoCal Wine Country Women's Half and 5K course features the beautiful and challenging trails of the Vail Lake Resort. The course is a mix of double track, single track, fire road, and a small amount of paved running. All aid stations are stocked with water, Tailwind nutrition drink, and Honey Stinger energy gels. All participants receive a technical t-shirt, a logoed wine glass, and a custom wine bottle stopper finisher's medal. Next, we have the Mount Laguna Trail Marathon, held in Mount Laguna in November. The Mount Laguna Trail Marathon is a classic Southern California trail race offering runners a well-organized event with highly experienced crew volunteers to cheer and assist participants throughout the day. The course is a single loop of technical single-track trail covering mostly rolling terrain, with the first half running high on the Pacific Crest Trail overlooking the Anza Borrego Desert. The second half climbs and descends Champaign Pass and tours the meadows surrounding Big Laguna Lake. This is a fundraising event, and proceeds are given back to the local community, including San Diego Ultra Running Friends, TrailFit, local volunteer first responder agencies, and others. And finally, we have the Noble Canyon 50K, held in Pine Valley in September. The Noble Canyon 50K is run each year in the beautiful mountains in East San Diego County and was established by the San Diego Bad Rats. Those experienced ultra runners who started it all now man each aid station. The race is run each year in the beautiful mountains on National Forest land in East San Diego County, California, and includes incredible views and challenging trails. Race organizers suggest plenty of mountain training and heat acclimation in preparation for race day. And that wraps up all of our races suggested for California as recommended by runners just like you. If you found this fun or interesting, make sure that you let me know by dropping a comment down below or by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you have run any of these races or you've run any other races in California, why don't you let us know a little bit more about them? Coming up next, we're going to be taking a look at races in Colorado. So Colorado racers, make sure that you drop your recommendations down below. This is your second reminder that if you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and maybe even ring that bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload. I have running content coming out at least twice a week. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across most platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time, and I hope you're having a great week. Happy running. That's great. What was your favorite thing at school?
A slide.
The slide?
Yeah.